the world's most advanced cold wallet for the new generation of cryptocurrency lovers.
So if you are interested in buying this decent wallet, you can find a link in the description down below where you will get a 20% discount. Thank you very much, and let's dig in the video. What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. We have some very nice stuff to dig in. So let's go straight away. Here we have, boom, iRemit Inc. has formally filed its amicus brief in support of the Ripple defendants' motion for summary judgment. Insane, guys. They have officially filed it. This is actually a major company that is supporting Ripple in this case because it was allowed. And we will get into that brief a bit later, but it's really positive news, guys, that Ripple has support from these guys, and also TrapJets, which is still has to file the amicus brief. So we'll get into the brief of what they said. Let's dig in this first. It's not tribalism in itself, that's the problem. It's fine to like your group. The problem comes in when one tribe attacks the other or does something. Now, I wanted to get in this, guys. This is important. There's been a lot of talk about the need to end tribalism in the crypto space recently, while at the same time proclamations have been made that 99% of crypto will go to zero. So will all boats rise or will all boats sink as capital inflows are redirected to different protocols as winners become more apparent? Tribalism always has and always will exist. Even when people have zero stake in the game, Coke, Pepsi, McDonald's, Burger King, the difference now is that people have real money involved and are trying to guess the winners and losers in a space that has little to no clarity, and stand to lose substantial amounts of money if their tribe doesn't win. On the flip side, they also may gain staggering amounts of money if their tribe wins. So should we really blame people for being tribalistic? But this is not about tribalism. This is about something else. This is about 99% of crypto going to zero. And what I want to say about that is that the problem with that is utility, right? Most of these cryptocurrencies just don't have utility. It's that simple. So you can go and support some crypto like ADA, for example, or whatever, guys. Now, ADA has some utility, but you can never say that it has the same utility as XRP. You just can't. XRP is solving a $1 trillion problem backed by large partnerships and large institutions, right? Now, that's what you need to succeed in this crypto space. You cannot say, pick a random crypto coin, Dogecoin, for example, or something else, not just because Elon Musk is saying that this is the way of paying or that this is the way of the future. It's going to actually do something, because what's the utility of Dogecoin anyway, right? There is none. And that's what we should understand. If you are still here in this space, if you're still watching crypto every day, you're still investing, there is you are different than other people, right? Because most of the people already quit and they already gave up, while this is actually the most interesting time to be invested in crypto, but in the right ones. And XRP, you cannot go wrong with XRP, especially seeing how they are winning this lawsuit is insane, right? It should be a sign for everyone out there. Formally filed iRemit amicus brief. The SEC enforcement miscalculations based on poor research of XRP utility is quite apparent. Shameful waste of tax dollars and failure to protect investors with their reckless action. SEC is 100% shoddy and corrupt. Get the dustpans ready. I 100% agree with this. If the SEC just did a little bit of research on Ripple, which they probably did, but they're just corrupt, they would understand that XRP is the last coin you want to go after, right? But think about this. XRP needs this, guys. This XRP, this Ripple company is going to get so huge. It's going to be one of the most used technology for payments in the world at one point. Think about that. It needs regulation. There is no other way. This is how they wanted to do it, to put on a big show and some big dramatic things. Now, this is what they said in their amicus brief, iRemit. This is huge. The SEC dramatically minimizes and underestimates the importance of ODL. The SEC's lawsuit paints ODL as essentially a distraction and not a key aspect of the way in which XRP is used. In the SEC's telling, XRP is principally bought and sold as an investment vehicle, customers of ODL do not seem to matter to the SEC, right? And that is what they're saying. Customers do not matter to the SEC. In other words, they do not care about the investors, which they should. That's their job, right? See, and that's the big difference here. And it's crazy that Iremit filed such an amicus brief, because that just shows, guys, that Ripple is really strong right now. The Middle East blockchain ecosystem, Crypto Oasis, is now available. The report features an article by Ripple's James Wallace, VP of Central Bank Engagements, discussing central bank digital currency in the MENA region. Again, guys, what more evidence do you want? Now, here we have a couple ones: Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB Chain, Ripple, Cardano. There is only one that was made for payments. It's very simple, right? You can straight away say that Ripple was the one made for payments. So here we can see rise of digital currency across the Middle East and North Africa region is high growth. A 2021 report published in Gulf News noted that the United Arab Emirates regulator has made the issuance of a digital fiat a priority in its 2023-2026 roadmap. Insane. It's not gonna get instantly ready, but it's there, guys. What else do you want? The facts demonstrate that MENA region is well positioned to lead the evolution of digital currencies backed by central banks, because CBDCs can be managed, monitored, controlled, and redeemed as needed by central banks. The implementation of these digital assets merits pilots and testing to establish trust and reliability. Ripple is currently engaged in CBDC pilots, including the Republic of Palau and the Royal Monetary Authority of something. So you can clearly see, guys, and we already know. Of course, Ethereum is big, Cardano is big, right? BNB is big. But what do you think they're going to use? It's very obvious, right? Ripple is the one to go with. Leo told us that liquidity freeze starts 113, which is 1013, which is the beginning and the last four. Therefore, Swift has adopted XRP no later than 1127. We are really at the finish now. Guys, we are on the brink of a collapse. You can see it on the charts. You can feel it. You can see it on the... Now, don't look at the news, but you can just see it. You can, if you have some kind of knowledge of investment, you can see that we are on the brink of a collapse, especially when you look at the DXY, which is the dollar index. Now, if you have a bit of technical knowledge, you can see that it's on the brink of collapse, and it's very, very high. They have printed the dollar to the oblivion, guys, and it will come down very fast, and that's when XRP is going to rise. Now here you can see, for example, down system London, darkness, system failure, XRP switch, liquidity freeze. 113 is the beginning and the end. It lasts 42 days. XRP will be used as emergency liquidity. So what do we need for emergency liquidity? Something has to happen that is just gonna go crazy. And it's happening already, guys. We're on the brink of war. There is so many stocks went to fucking down all the way. So what do you think is going to happen next? It's not gonna get better. Because before things get better, they have to get worse, right? XRP, a sudden increase in price occurs to match the set price. It will be fixed. It will be like a stable coin, as they call it. And then you will see a big change. November is going to be huge, guys. Swift is launching ISO 222. Don't you think that this is all coincidence together? Iremit Inc. has formally filed its amicus brief by James K. Fillon. Ripple as a company, we have grown gangbusters over the 2 years. Let's take a look what he's saying.
The thing to understand is today, when the SEC sued Ripple, basically every exchange in the United States either halted trading of XRP or delisted XRP. So for all intents and purposes, XRP does not have liquidity in the United States. Ripple as a company, we have grown gangbusters over the last 2 years, but we've signed hundreds of new contracts with financial institutions globally, and very, very few here in the United States, because in the United States most financial institutions will say, hey, let's wait and see what happens here. So when people ask me what happens if we lose, I'm already operating as if I lost, right? The XRP doesn't trade in the United States. It can't get worse, right? So look, it is kind of funny. It's also like what the problem is with having a regulator who, in this case, they're kind of being a bully And they're kind of, the reason why they're able to get a lot of settlements is because people don't have the financial resources, the commitment to really fight it. And would we be in a better position now had we tried, been more flexible in settling way back when? Maybe, but the whole industry would be in a worse place.
Crazy, right? Ripple has grown so much over the past 2 years with the lawsuit going on. They are very well positioned to spend millions of dollars on the lawsuit as well. That is why they are winning. They're in such a good position as well. Don't forget, guys, Ripple has been sued for the better technology. Look what this guy is saying here.
We have the technology to allow every financial institution on the planet to settle with every other financial institution in a compatible jurisdiction in any asset in seconds for less than a penny. Just think about this. Anyone who's made a payment knows that we're nowhere near that today. But imagine every financial institution settling with every other financial institution in seconds for less than a penny, any asset. That's fundamentally transformative. We have the technology to do it. Now we just need to figure out how to drive the adoption. And of course, there's all the challenges with there's incumbents, there's regulation, there's inertia. There's the big players who are really trying to defend. If you're one of the largest banks in the world, you want to push pause or stop on technology because you're in the lead. So of course, you say you love technology, but obviously you.
This is so important what he's saying here, guys. It's exactly what is happening right now, right? Ripple had the technology a long time ago. The only thing that stood in the way is the big players, the mass adoption, the regulation. And we can see that is all happening right now. Banks need liquidity right now. They're in big problems, right? Everything is happening as we thought it would. XRP case is a pivotal moment. Great interview. Let's take a look.
But I would certainly hope, and if I had to put a chip down, I would say yes, we're going to get some regulation in 2023. It feels to me like the XRP case is getting forced into a certain decision point, as both sides seem to have filed their motions for summary judgment. They agree on the facts, and I think that's going to be a very pivotal ruling for the industry. And I commend Ripple for really taking this on their back and fighting on behalf, of the industry. So I think that's a decision that one should expect we should hear one way or another in 2023. Just give it
very soon, guys. Very, very, very soon. So get ready because it's really time to be ready with your XRP. Remember this, JP Morgan, if Ripple wins lawsuit, XRP is poised for significant adoption. Now, why do you think JP Morgan is one of the largest in America? Now, think about this. Once there is regulation, JP Morgan, BlackRock, all these big institutions with real money, like they have real money, guys, and assets, will start investing and using XRP. Just think about that for a second, because America still has the largest economy till now. But let's see if that's going to change. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. Subscribe, like, see you in the next one.